this vlog is really bright. My name is Jamie, and this is the vlog for June 3rd, 2021. It's almost noon. Um, and kiddo is in the bath, and I am dressed. And once she's out of the bath, we're gonna go outside and hike, walk, run. I might lift in the shed. Really need to work on my snatch. Um, and get a little bit athletic with stuff. So this week has been a cluster business wise. The kiddo has been sick with a cold. We went down to urgent care yesterday and confirmed it's just a cold. It's COVID negative, it's flu negative, it's just a cold. It's not even that bad of a cold. It's just like kind of a clear runny nose and the occasional dry cough in the morning from the runny nose that probably postnasal dripped all night long. But we live in COVID world and nobody wants anybody to even get at the sniffles, which I understand. So I've had to be very honest with all my clients. The kiddo's been out of school until she's symptom free. Hopefully tomorrow. I was really hoping it would happen earlier, but she started showing signs last Friday night. After we got back from a birthday party, she kind of had a runny nose and then got sick all weekend. Again, not bad, just sick. So we tried to rest up and hopefully she would get back to school on Monday. Um, or Tuesday. Monday was Memorial Day. There was no school. Monday, she didn't have a runny nose anymore, but she had nosebleeds almost constantly throughout the day because the weather here suddenly shifted to summer. So it's suddenly dry and hot. And she's been prone to nosebleeds. She didn't have very many last year, but apparently, the shift in the weather was enough to keep it like constantly um, breaking, breaking blood vessels. So anyway, that ended, but the next day she had a slight cough. And that turned up into us keeping her home from school one day. And then it turned out it was us going to the urgent care to make sure we got a COVID negative test because coughing right now is a sign of COVID. So not COVID, just a cold. But I did not plan on taking a week off of work the week before I take a week off of work to go to California. So that's a kind of a small financial nightmare. It's not a big deal. Um, we have savings that can balance it out. It's fine. It just wasn't something I expected. But business is kicking up. In fact, I just got a call today from a potential new client. So, yeah, it's going. I'm thinking about signing up with Nerd Fitness for my own coaching because I really kind of like their way they do things and I want to learn some things from them. And let's face it, I could use a coach. I miss my athlete friends that I had when I was pregnant, before I got pregnant. It was a really cool group. I really felt like I had a tribe. Um, had a kid, and something they don't tell you is being a mom is incredibly lonely even though you have this little person around you or people around you all the time. Uh, yeah. So, because the whole world tends to revolve a bit around them, a lot around them. um, yeah, that's kind of what's going on. It's feeling like summertime. Uh, trying to get outdoors and do some more. Um, trying to get back into competitive weightlifting. I keep kicking it around in my head that this is going to be the year that I take to get in shape for it. So I need to make sure it's the year I take to get in shape for it. I've been using my evenings after she goes to bed, since she's sick. It's been a little bit earlier than usual, to get my workouts in. Since during the day I spend the day, cleaning and futzing around and looking after sick kid. So yeah, so that's been interesting. Even if it's just 15 minutes of kettlebell work before bed, I don't push myself to stay up too late for it because again, sleep is super helpful. It's probably the most helpful thing for my body, um, and making sure I get enough of it. And it's a challenge. Uh, but that's where we stand right now. So yeah, everyone's trying to plan. Everyone, meaning all of my friends and the family members that want to meet up with us when we're in California. They're trying to plan. The plans are very flexible at this point, and nobody likes that answer. But we're not, especially since I'm going to be down a week of pay. We're not making any big plans. It's going to be probably the beach, maybe SeaWorld, maybe Legoland. depending. Uh, and just hanging out, going to some parks, having a good time, you know, not eating out every meal. I'm staying at my brother's house so we can cook up stuff and bring snacks and things like that. Save some money there. So probably not going to Disneyland, which shocks everyone. um, but I don't know yet. I mean, like California's opening up June 15th, so I don't know what that means. And again, I've had this kid that's had a cold for like a week, and I'm just hoping it doesn't turn to pneumonia. So she doesn't need to get COVID. So we're gonna remain careful. So that's where life stands right now. I think I've said so a lot this video. Haven't been great on my nutrition this week, which just kind of sucked. Um, so just gonna, every day is a new day, ramp back into that. My list of home improvement stuff has been staring me in the face the more time I spend in the house. So painting and things like that may happen sooner than later. Like I have time for this. It's amazing I'll make time for stuff like painting the house overnight, but making the time to go work out for 20 minutes seems like pulling teeth some days. It's dumb because I feel better when I work out. Anyway, that's my rant. Don't have a lot to fill in for today. Um, got to call that prospective client back, and yeah, we'll see where that is. So, anyway, my name is Jamie. It's a beautiful day. I'm gonna get the kid out of the bath and go enjoy it outside. Hopefully tomorrow will be even better. Hopefully tomorrow she won't be sick.